Hello everyone, today I'm going to be doing this dramatic eye. Kind of reminds me of like a butterfly. So if you'd like to get this look, just keep watching. Thanks. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to be using the Color Tattoo by Maybelline. I'm going to be using the white one, which is called Too Cool. Focus. Okay, well it doesn't want to focus. And then I'm going to be using Painted Purple. And I'm going to be using only two colors today. It's going to be by Urban Decay. I'm going to be using Flash. I lied. It's going to be three colors. Flash by Urban Decay, which is that purple. Oil Slick. And then it's going to be VZI. It's kind of like a sparkly white color. And those are the only three colors I'm going to be using today. So let's get started. First I'm going to be applying my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Original. Just put that all over the eye. And underneath your eye too, because you're also going to be applying eyeshadow there as well. And I have a little bit of eyeshadow on the nose, but you really don't need to put a primer there. I mean, if you want to, you can if you're like going out for some special occasion that you really want to do this look. But I'm just going to wash it off and do another video, so I don't need to do that. So I'm going to be taking my synthetic brush, and it's a little dirty because I used it earlier. Just going to wipe it off with a makeup wipe from Neutrogena, I believe. Pretty good wipes. I like them a lot. And I'm going to be taking the white color, which is called Too Cool, and I'm just going to be packing this on the lid. And into the tear duct. And I'm not too sure on how quick these dry, so I'm just going to put the color right over top as soon as possible. Just make sure you kind of blend it out a little bit. Okay, just like so. And then I am going to take my e.l.f. contouring brush that looks like this and go into the VZI color, the white sparkly one, and just pack that right on top of it. You're really gonna have to pack this color on because it's more sparkle than a color, and you kind of want the color to show up, so just pack it on. And I'm kind of blending it up so that the purple and the white look flawless together. I mean, yeah, you want harsh lines in this one, but you still want it to kind of blend. And once that white is on, how you like it, should look something like this. I'm going to take my trusty friend Scotch tape and just put it from your lash line, your bottom lash line, up to your brow bone. Just like that. Okay. Make sure you put the lid back on because I don't want your color tattoos to dry out or anything. Now I'm just going to clean my brush. Wish I had more synthetic brushes. I'm gonna have to buy me some. And then take your Painted Purple, and you want to focus more of the color by the tape because you want that to be the darkest, and then it gradually transitions into a lighter purple. So I just swipe it over the tape and inward. Okay, just like so. And then I have mine going down my nose like this. You don't have to, but that's what I wanted to do today. Just like so. Hope you can see that. I'm also just putting my brush right in that crease and just pulling up. Just so it kind of blends in with the purple. And you want to follow the same style that you have over here on this side, so it doesn't look all lopsided. Or if you want to do it lopsided, fine by me. Oh, I got a little bit too much right here. Just taking my finger, it comes off pretty easily. Okay, it should look something like that. Now I'm going to put the lid back on so it doesn't dry. I'm going to take a e.l.f. professional eyeshadow brush. Kind of looks like this one. And I'm going to go in with Flash. And I'm going to pack the color on from the tape inward so that it gradually fades. I'm just doing kind of patty windshield wiper motion. Okay. And keep it going. Just pack on, pack on. Now I'm going to go in with Oil Slick, put a little bit of that on your brush, tap off the excess, and then go right back into Flash. Then pack that on with the tape part. So you want it to be really dark here and then fade in gradually. You don't want it to just be dark here and then light here. You know what I'm saying? So then once you got it as dark as you want, make sure both sides are the same. Go ahead and take your makeup remover, wipe, not your real makeup remover, and take off the black part and go back in with that purple and just kind of blend it. Okay, and since this is a pretty small line, I'm going to actually go in with the brush that I usually use for my eyebrows. Just take that and go in with Flash after I clean off my brush real quick. I just put on my eyebrow over here. Okay, go in with Flash. Pack on the color so it's kind of like purple. Tap off the excess and then just go in and pack on that color over top that purple. Okay, should look something like this. I'm just going to put a little bit more. Okay, so far you should have something like this. Alright, now go back in with your synthetic brush. Take Too Cool and put it on your brow bone. I like to use this kind of as a concealer for my eyebrows so that they're perfect shape. and all the way to the tape. You don't have to do this the brightest at the tape, it doesn't really matter. Just so that it's all blended evenly. Okay, just like so. Now on this one I pulled it all the way down, kind of in like a straight line. So I'm just going to do that on this side as well. Sorry, I have the sniffles today. I don't know why, it's really hot in my apartment. Okay, and then after you get the white tattoo on, you're going to want to take your contouring brush that you used a second ago and just go back in with that white color, the shimmery white color. Now you don't want to pack it on as much as you did on the lid, but you still want it to show. Okay. And then make sure you go into the corner like this. Okay. Just like that. And now I'm going to go ahead and remove the tape. Got a really nice crisp line there, like so.